Everybody, and welcome back to FTB Neotech. How's your guys' day been? Good? Let me know down in the comments below.
Who knows if I can find a track that could lead me back to those days when we were happy. We said we would never give up. I feel so lost and confused. Tell me why we have to hit the ground when it's easier to fly higher, 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 higher. Why do we have to fall back down? Hold my hand and I'll take you higher, 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 I'll take you higher. I never meant to hurt you like I did. Now I need you to forgive me for the pain I caused you. Rain will wash away the sadness in our hearts.
So last episode, we upgraded our storage to actually start using like drives and stuff instead of having a big wall of chests and an inventory storage controller. A lot has changed actually since last episode. I've already recorded this entire episode, but while editing it just did not turn out the way I wanted. So a lot of stuff has changed. We still got ourselves our transmutation tablet, but I did go to the end and defeat the Ender Dragon. So like the dragon looked pretty cool with the texture pack on. So a lot of stuff there was nice. Got myself the chorus fruit and a lot of dragon's breath. And yeah, so we were able to make ourselves our popped chorus fruit, and now we should be able to get ourselves our flight potions, which I already have got. So inside here, I have some hoppers and brewing stands here. So in here, just to go in order, so wart the phantom membrane, which is levitation to not levitation, slow fall to levitation, and then flight, and then extended. 2 redstone makes it last for half an hour, and then we can do the same in here. So this will give us about like 6 potions that we can use for flight, so that's not too bad. And yeah, this is kind of what's happened. This whole episode was supposed to be all automation and like passive crafting of everything. Yeah, while editing, it was just so boring. It was just me, okay, this machine go here, okay, I need to filter the items here. It's just all over the place. So like we have compressors here, electrolyzers, more compressors, a few assemblers and packing machines. These are just making our calculation processors for us AE. Electrolyzing emerald, electrolyzing salt. I think we have more electrolyzers here doing lapis and bauxite. Bending machines here, just turning like rings into, or rods into rings. These are like a more efficient and faster compressor. And then over here we have compressing all the different type of plates and stuff that we're probably going to need as well. We got ourselves a bunch more blast furnaces. He's making soldering alloy, redstone. He's cooking up stainless steel, osmium, titanium, because we're getting a bunch of titanium from electrolyzing bauxite, so might as well start processing it. We're going to need it soon. And in here then, I think I was making annealed copper, just out of copper dust at the moment. And in here, I want to start making chromium plates, but we need to start producing chromium at a larger rate. And these guys here are just about done. We've got flight potions, and he is accelerating it up now to 30 minutes. Now it's at 15, double it again. And I also made myself the big ME controller. Yeah, this guy right here. So he wasn't too difficult to set up. I just like laid him out, put all the P2P tunnels on the side, and set up the sub network. It's being powered by a bunch of turbines down below. And all of the steam that our steam boilers up above are producing are just going into the ME system to be stored in a fluid drive. And I made a new floor as well, and everything down here is going to be like resource production, or yeah, resource production and producing whatever. Right now, we don't have all the drills. Like these guys here should be using steel drills, I think. Oh, I think I forgot to tell these guys here to auto input. There we go. Okay. So this half here are using steel drills. These half here are supposed to use bronze drills, and then I'm going to have like titanium drills and stainless steel drills on each side then as well. But we need to make those, and they were going to require our digital circuit that we made last episode. But our issue is we're out of polyethylene. So we're going to be fixing that today and setting up like actual pattern crafting and everything, because they're going to be on this wall here. So here we're going to have our crafting CPUs, our pattern providers and molecular assemblers, or vice versa, patterns and molecular assemblers or crafting CPUs on either side. I don't know which side just yet. Whatever side I decide to build on. Upstairs, then we even have more automation. So a lot of stuff going on here. These are packing all of the tiny dusts into the big dust. This guy here is making fluics. This guy is ready to do more packing. And this guy here is making us charge surface quartz. I don't mind having a limited amount, because the way these guys are working here is there is level emitters on the back of each one. And they are set up to turn off the machine when it's made a certain amount. Like right now, this guy has made us, looks like, how many tin gears? 10,000 of them. So this thing stopped. The reason why it's set up like this, I did try and get the level emitter to plug directly into the machine, but for some reason then it was affecting the machine above it and below it. So some sort of Minecraft vanilla redstone mechanics was causing redstone to travel up and down. So I put it into the block beside it so it only can go one way and it can't go anywhere else. And if it even goes down to the block down here, it ain't going to go into this block because it can't go any further. So yeah, so it's set up every second row is more or less like redstone controlled. So you're redstone controlled, and you're kind of redstone controlled. Kind of went a bit crazy setting up all these chemical reactors. A lot of these are all set up ready to go. So we just need to start generating up all these new resources. And of course our villagers are still going crazy. I need to change out this chest for a dimensional test to import into the system. But yeah, 11.5k steel and nearly 1,000 analog circuits. Not bad. So this is what we're going to be doing. Upstairs, we're going to be building a new room because we're going to need to get ourselves distillation towers. If we have a look at distillation tower right here, he can get quite big. So looking at the different things, it looks like the one that has the most amount of items is the steam cracked naphtha. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're going to need like a distillation tower minimum of like 8 tall. So our downstairs rooms, I think, are only like 6 or 7 tall. So we're going to need a slightly bigger room on top. And this is where we're going to be processing all of our fuel or like oil and stuff. So we need to get ourselves some oil rigs. And to do that, let's have a look here. Oil drilling rig. We need ourselves... Actually, everything here is more or less easy enough. So some of those, and we'll make about 10 of these. Or, yeah, to make about 10. Should be more than enough. We're nearly out of everything now. That's why I have all these guys here passive crafting. It just makes things so much easier now. What are we using now? Aluminium rotors. Thought I had a bunch of these being auto-crafted. I guess that's something I forgot. There's a lot of things I have missed and I need to set up, but we'll set them up as we go. All right, so that is 2 quarry and this is 5 quarry. We just need a few more. Wait, what are we out of now? Oh, I never made the rest of the rotors. There we go. And we'll just take out... Wait, we had electronic circuits? No problem. We have more diodes. Perfect. All right, we'll do 10 of them then. Time for freedom. Nice. So this is the center here. We want to go back 3 blocks. So right here. So this is our drilling rig. And what does it look like? Oh. This thing's insane looking. Okay, this cannot go up here. We're going to have to put this down somewhere else. Okay. Let's drink a flight potion so we can move around. We have 6 more already made down there, so we can grab those after. Also, one little cool thing about this island, there's only like 1 or 2 ores, like a few pieces of coal, but there's an actual diamond ore right here. That's pretty cool. I am currently at the moment trying to build out the island so that it actually looks like part of it. So that was the whole point of getting flight, so I can build out the island. I started doing it over here. Yeah, so I have a lot more work to do. But hopefully I'll have it done by next episode. And I don't think I can go any lower in our factory. So this is how low we're going to go. Unless we moved over the way and went underneath here. But that, we're not doing that. I guess maybe actually where the original villager farm was. Maybe we could build the oil rig right there. Let's have a look here. Let's grab out some cobblestone. And how many blocks tall was this thing? Let's just go up like here and just figure it out. Okay, so he can come down 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. So 1. So he should be okay here. Okay, he can come down 1 more block. This is the only downside to flight right now. It just takes so long to break blocks. So what do we actually need to make this guy work? So it looks like we're going to need a ton of steel casing, chains, those steel vent things, and more chains. Okay, and then I guess we can just stick on the item and or fluid input and output and the power on anywhere? I guess we'll find out once we are holding it. It'll show us where to put it. Oh, we got ourselves an aluminium drill. Ooh, definitely going to EMC that before I do anything. Right, so let's grab out the steel parts now. So we need ourselves steel casing and the steel machine pipe casing and some chains. So we need fluid output and an item input. Okay, and then we're going to need a HV energy hatch. This guy here will do. I don't know how I'm going to run power over this. There's no real wireless power solutions in this, so this is going to have to be something. I wish you could just right click this thing and it'll auto build it for you. So let's hold this in my offhand so I can see where everything needs to be placed. So this goes up, around. That should be the whole structure formed then. Doesn't look like anything's missing. And if we hover over it, does it say? Yep, active. Right, we just need to add on our ports. So I'm guessing I'm going to have to run a long cable under here to power it. So let's say item input, and then we'll have an interface over here then too. Or we'll just like stick a, what's it called? Dimensional tank. So fluid output, we'll put right here. Power input will go right here. And then item input will go right there. And yeah, they don't need to be pointing really any direction. So power will go in anywhere. So let's run our cable down. Have to go under the island here. Hopefully now we can find a spot where our power cable is. This might take a second. Okay, once I connect this cable here, the thing should have power. It's a weird way to run the power, but it's the only way I can think of at the moment. We don't have flux network, so yeah, I missed that. So this guy should have power now. And are we good to go then? Yep, you're full power. So I guess we just need to add in our drill. So what drill are we going to use? If we look up oil, we have two different versions. We have crude oil, which no, we can't get from this anyway. So it has to be the shale oil. Which shale? This guy right here. So that is a stainless steel drill. And then we can distill that into sulfuric crude oil and then mix that with hydrogen to get your crude oil. Okay. So we need stainless steel drill parts. And these phantoms need to get out of here. So to do that, oh, that's going to require a load of other things now as well that we don't have. Yeah, because this is the drill we need to make. What was the aluminium one for? Oh, Vulcrate mix. And then you can turn that into crude oil with carbon, which isn't a bad idea. But yeah, I don't really want to get into pneumatic craft right now. Right, so we need to make ourselves a new circuit. So we just need a tiny bit of polyethylene, which means we need ethylene, which comes from ethanol, meaning we're going to have to set up a distillery with sugar solution. Yay! All right, so we are making sugar solution. Pump that up the way into the distillery, and that will make ethanol, and that needs to be combined with sulfur dust in a chemical reactor. So you there, and export out sulfur. Actually, you don't even need a thing right here, so that's fine. And then you will point up the way and auto eject out. And we don't have speed upgrades right now. I don't even know where my speed upgrades are gone at the moment. They're in different machines. That's why we need to make so much more that we don't need to worry about where they are. And I guess for now we could just speed up boost it with a little bit of lubricant. Still going to take a while. But we should be getting ourselves enough. Oh, this is going to take forever. Right. I guess I'll be back once it's made some, I guess. Oh, this is going to take so long. But we just need enough to make one circuit and then we should be fine. How much do I need? I think the whole bucket, right? Yep. All right, so we have a tiny bit of ethylene now. So one bucket go in there, mix with a bit of chrome, and that will give us our polyethylene. Hopefully we'll have enough of it now. Because I think we just need one circuit and then we'll be grand. So I can EMC this, which is lucky. Imagine you could tear the thing apart. If you could disassemble this thing and get back all the circuits, that would be so cheaty. No, that would have been so good. Okay, it didn't seem to give us an entire bucket, so we're going to have to use the tank here to take it out. What's it crafting right now? Must be more of this then. That should be... Was there still some of this left? Oh no, the second polyethylene. Nice. Okay, so we actually do have over a bucket. Good. Okay, so then that just goes in here in the assembler, because this guy here is supposed to have polyethylene and polyvinyl chloride. So I guess you go in there. And let's grab out our ingredients to make ourselves our circuit board. Okay, hopefully I have everything now just to make one circuit. I do. Perfect. And that should just auto eject out the bottom. So using this now, we should be able to make ourselves a digital circuit and get ourselves a stainless steel drill, which we can now EMC. Okay, that is so much better. So stainless steel drill, and we'll grab a bunch of them. So essentially, I should be just able to drop this in here and it'll start generating me up oil, right? So you go in there and is anything happening? Oh, it's definitely doing something. And at 100%, what did we get? We got ourselves 4 buckets of shale oil. Oh, wow, it's actually coming in quite fast. Okay, let's get ourselves a chest or something to put all these drills into. Is this only used? Okay, no, we can use this to start getting platinum as well. So we'll want to probably swap out our drills now in a minute. Let's just grab a tank here, dimensional tank. And we'll set this up on frequency. I don't think I have anything coming on frequency 2. So we'll change this to frequency 2. And we'll put this up here. And we'll grab ourselves a pipe. And we'll have, well, not filling up with steam, but we'll then tell this thing to extract. And now there's no steam in here. And hopefully I'll grab another dimensional tank. Oh yeah, and we're also going to require a 1 mil storage fluid drive to be able to store all the shale oil now. Okay, and that can just go in there. Let's grab another potion of flying because moving around is hard. All right, so you will just auto eject out here. So change you to frequency 2 and auto eject. There we go. And that should be pulled into the system then. I feel like this should have emptied by now. Oh, don't tell me this pipe is filtered to only work with steam. I thought it would depend on whatever comes through. Oh, if that's the case, then that's annoying. Right, I guess we'll have to hook this up somewhere else. Probably down in the basement, to be honest. We'll probably just hook up an importer. Yeah, because I will be moving all them drives down into the basement here and setting up like proper storage. I will be removing this, and someone did actually mention in the comments that a way on how to actually harvest the entro crystals. So I'll definitely will be trying that at some point, but right now we're doing something else. So I should be able to just put this here, import a tank, and just grab out some cable. Some regular cable should do, and there should be a spot in the wall it should connect to, right? Oh, it's connected right there. Okay. And connect you right here and accelerate. And are you emptying now into the system? Yes, you're empty now. Good. So now that we have this pretty much going, let's make ourselves our condenser so we can actually set up like passive crafting of all these guys instead of having to try and rely on taking it all out manually. So the condenser, let's have a look here. So that requires synthetic rubber. That's only a bucket in the assembler with another digital circuit and Eclipse alloy. Eclipse alloy is actually another thing I did actually get because we needed the void shimmer goo or something like that. Which one is it? Yeah, this one required the dragon's breath. And then I mixed that then with a load of skulk stuff that I got down in the skulk area just beyond over the mountains over there. Pretty simple. And yeah, I was able to make that and to get ourselves Eclipse. You do need to smelt it with ender dust just to get the ingot. So now that we have that, we put this stuff away. We need that, nether stars, and probably another circuit. And we should be able to make more since we have more stainless steel plates coming in. All my stainless steel plates were going in here, making us, I think, where is it? Well, gears in here somewhere. Yeah, stainless steel gears. So we're not doing that right now. Wait, where did everything go? Did I take everything out? Don't tell me we don't have enough to make one more circuit. We need 750. Has this guy made one at all? No. Actually, we should be able to make it now that we're coming in with shale oil. Oh, this is a lot of running back and forth. So what do we do with the shale oil? We need to throw it into a distillery. We can't make the big one right now, so we'll just use a simple distillery and get ourselves sulfuric crude oil or sulfuric naphtha better. Naphtha, and then that into to make steam cracked, and then that's centrifuge to make ethylene. What gives us the most ethylene? Light fuel. And light fuel comes from sulfuric light fuel, which is distilling crude oil. Okay, so we have to do the crude oil version. So we need to get ourselves a distillery. I have that one right there. I guess we could just use. So distillery. And we'll put in, well, not that. Yeah, I'm not supposed to be making distilled water. So we put in the shale oil here. And that is making helium. How do we change what one it's making? I think we have to use the item filter actually. So unbookmark that, take that out, and we want to use that in here with this recipe, and that filter locks it, so it should only make that then once the shale oil goes in. Yes, okay, so now we're making sulfuric crude oil. That needs to go into a chemical reactor with hydrogen. So you point up at auto eject. Right here we're going to have hydrogen. Okay, and that should be doing something now, right? Chemical reactor, let's lock it. So wait, does it need a certain amount before it can get going? It needs 12 buckets before I can do it. Okay, this is going to take a while. Lubricant to the rescue. All right, this should be a lot faster now. Okay, so now we have our crude oil being input into the system. We want to put this guy here with another export bus. And the crude oil is going to be exported out with steam. Actually, no. My bad. We need to distill it first. And what are we distilling it into? We are doing this one right here. So we just need to give it some power. Okay, yes. We're supposed to do that first and then chemical react it with steam. So import bus into the system. And that should be good. We're not using this macerator at the moment, so we'll just put the chemical reactor here. And we'll just hook up the power. It's kind of spaghetti at the moment, but I don't care. So you are going to be exporting out the sulfuric light fuel and the hydrogen to desulfurize it. Good. And we're going to need another chemical reactor right here with another exporter. Actually, we probably need to raise this up. That there. So this is going to have another export bus and import bus. Good. And you are going to be light fuel and steam. Cool. And then we need to pump that all into another distillery. You're getting steam cracked, and then the steam cracked will go in here. And we want that to make the ethylene. Oh yeah, we need to tell it to export out the steam cracked. And there we go. So now we're getting ourselves our ethylene. At last, now we need to mix that in another chemical reactor with chrome. Actually, do I have a cell set up for ethylene? It should have went in the system by now. I don't. Ah, there it is. Okay, I was about to say, where is it? Wait, it's being pumped out. Where's it going? Oh, you know what? It's probably going into one of these chemical reactors here to make us the stuff. Which, okay, here it is. So 3 buckets. Okay, that's actually already set up to make the polyethylene. So never mind. We take that piece of chrome and stick it in here. Yeah, there we go. We're making polyethylene. But we still need to get chrome. I have a ton of this chromium hydrochloric solution. I just need to electrolyze it. So I'm going to have to set up another setup of electrolyzers somewhere. But yeah, we'll set up a proper distillery factory. Then we're going to get it done this episode. But this is literally just to get ourselves autocrafting. Because we still need to get ourselves all of our co-crafting units. And they are a pain to make, it seems. Like if we look at our co-crafting units right here, this requires a random access memory and an arithmetic logic unit. That requires all of the OR gates. That's not too bad. But the RAM is the big thing. This requires argon and styrene butadiene rubber and a silicon wafer. Silicon wafer requires iridium. And the only way to get iridium, of course, is through macerating the iridium ore, which comes from, of course, the titanium drill. So we can't get that, but if we're lucky, there is actually a small chance of getting the tiny dust from centrifuging platinum sulfuric solution. So we just need to get raw platinum, which is what the titanium or the stainless steel drill gets us. There we go, digital circuit. Now we can make ourselves our condenser. So we need ourselves 1 bucket of synthetic rubber. I have synthetic oil. I think I just need to mix that with sulfuric acid, or not sulfuric acid, sulfur dust. So 1 sulfur, done. Eclipse alloy. What else do we need? Diamond and a nether star. So essentially I should be able to, I'm going to need another assembler. Actually, one of these guys should do it for now. So I just need to unlock some of the slots here. I know it's going to fill with random things right now, but that's fine. So these items go in with that. And there we go. Take everything out and we're good. There we go. A condenser. Just throw it inside a transmutation tablet to make more of them. And perfect. We got pretty much everything we want now. Wow, they cost 16 mil each. So using these now, I can essentially say, let's go outside. So we can lock these slots so it only can pull in the stainless steel drill. So we put the condenser right here. I don't know why I faced that way. We want to say the drill to be made. And then we can just start filling it up with random stuff. So something that costs a lot of XP. I guess a bit of red matter. Chuck that all in there. And yeah, we've got millions of EMC in here. And this guy should be full of stainless steel drills for a good while. And yeah, we won't have to worry about topping that back up. And we can do the same thing with anything else that needs drills. For example, down here. Let's do temporarily, instead of using the bronze drills, we just use the stainless steel drill. We should have quite a few of those still in the system. Oh, it needs acceleration cards. All right, and that should start generating us up our platinum. Cool, and anything else we need, we can just condense. And there is EMC collectors, so I'm pretty sure you don't have to feed it anything. you can passively generate EMC. So it generates 40 EMC every tick, and then there's these matter relays. So if we bookmark these, can we craft them? Are they difficult? And then upgrade the same thing to a red matter collector. Now, if this works the same way I remember from Project E, you should just stick a relay on the actual chest itself. I might as well grab out like 3. It doesn't matter. I don't have obsidian. Really? Okay. So red matter relay and red matter condenser. We should be able to say collector. And what is something we want a lot of? Certus quartz, I'd say. So if we just grab Certus quartz and come out here, I think it has to be in daylight. So condenser, red matter relay, red matter collector, and it's filled with 16. Okay, yes, you can see it is slowly generating EMC. And I think the more these guys you have on, of course, we're kind of running low on EMC right now. But I'm pretty sure you can just surround this thing here like this. And this is, I'm pretty sure, called a power flower. Yeah, so if we just come underneath here and have a look at inside the chest now, you can see we're generating EMC way faster. So yeah, that's pretty cool. We'll probably set this up on the roof or something like that once we have an actual roof on our base. And then we'll just have all them stuff being imported into the system and then pumped out to wherever it needs to go. Okay, we had enough fun with all this. Let's get one last push now to get ourselves our crafting CPUs and molecular assemblers.
Regular days would turn into never-ending weekends, ordinary way. No, unicorns low. You plus me up, ripple effect. One dreaming architect. Hey, what do you say?
Alright, and there we go. We're able to now autocraft. Oh, that took a long time setting up all these machines and get all the chemicals stored and everything. But we only had enough materials to make ourselves one crafting unit right now. I don't know why it went invisible. I just refreshed the textures and it did come back. We probably don't even need the crafting monitor, but I had it there just so I can see what's crafting. Even though I know what's crafting because there's only one item that can be crafted at a time. And this is only a temporary setup right now. Well, we are going to continue this entire length all the way down. And we will be swapping these out for the extended pattern providers and the extended molecular assemblers. And we will provide them all with speed upgrades. But right now, this is perfect. It at least allows me to start setting up patterns and getting everything to the point now where we can just push a button and finish the series, almost. So chances are what I'm going to do between now and next episode is just continue working on all these machines, setting up whatever else we kind of need, because the next real thing I kind of do want to get myself is the gravity chest plate. Getting this guy right here will allow us to get creative flight as long as we have power inside it. Because those potions, like, yeah, they last half an hour, but that half an hour goes fast. So definitely want to try and get into like the superconductor ingots and stuff soon. But that's going to require vacuum freezers, or what else we need in here? Anneal copper, neodymium, yttrium, and iridium. So we are going to have to get into the next tier of drill, so we can finally get this, and that's going to require large advanced motors and this new processing unit. We almost have everything, we're just missing this. So we're going to have to get into cadmium and everything, and polyvinyl chloride, which I think we kind of almost have. I think we're just missing the acetylene. So we'll try and figure that out next episode, or I'll try and get it prepared for next episode. So yeah, I think we're going to call it there. So I hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, don't forget to like button, subscribe if you're new, and hit the notification bell while you're at it then as well. So without any further ado, goodbye.